You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes. Can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hi. So, before I go live, I realized I hadn't eaten anything. So I just shoved a whole bunch of food in my mouth and then didn't realize that time would jump over so quickly. So that's off to a fantastic start. Hopefully you can all hear me. Let's have a look at how we're doing. Sprung, totally and utterly sprung. Sorry, I am a little bit, yeah. Whew, it is hot. Sorry, I'm still so out of whack. So, for anybody watching for the first time, I usually have, I'm usually a little bit more bubbly. Thank you everyone for all the love. Yeah. It's been, oh, let me move that up. It's been, yeah, anyway. I want to cry on this broadcast. Hey to everyone watching. So I'm thinking today's probably going to be a short one. Just see how much I have to get through today. My mic's a little low. Okay, hold on. How about now? Is that a little bit better? So I just realized that I didn't have my mic section up in front of me and I don't have my overlays, which is important because, hello Elsa, I actually have previews to share today, so I need to see my overlays. Hold on 1 second everyone. Now it's all gonna, every time I move the every time I change the monitor, it moves everything all out of the way and changes everything on me, and it's really difficult to get that back really quickly. So sorry everyone, I was hoping to have this done before I went live, but shush phone. Okay, that should, no, that should be hopefully everything. Let's switch this back so I can see my cameras. There we go. Sound is low. Okay, hopefully is that a little bit better? Let me move that up a bit. Hello, hello. Hello. Just testing. Okay, I've pumped it up a fair chunk. Let me know if that is better. If it's still low, I've got one more thing that I can plug in, which I just realized wasn't plugged in. Elsa has absolutely been doing an amazing job. Where'd she go? She was walking around in the background. Yeah, thanks to everyone. And now Elsa wants to go outside. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Timing, Elsa. There. Come on. Okie dokie. Okay, that's better. Awesome. Okay, firstly, something really important. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for your messages and your support and your well wishes and everything while we go through a bit of a difficult time here. It hasn't been easy. Thankfully, Michael's been doing customer service and the warehouse move, and Holly has been amazing and has taken up doing the majority of the kit, which has just been the next kit. So she has done such a great job at getting like a big chunk of the base down so that I can then just go in and make a few changes, which I'm currently in the process of doing. Now, that being said, I do have almost a full set of previews to show you today. There may be a few small things that might change, but for the majority, this is now locked in. I've spent most of the weekend, so I'm trying to catch up. Because on top of all the other stuff that was happening personally last week, it was Go Wild week last week, which, to be honest, I wasn't sure how I was going to cope with Go Wild. And considering I was meant to be there, and not only meant to be there, but meant to be on stage while I was there, which is such a missed opportunity. And not just that, but to see some very near and dear friends who I've been absolutely missing out on for so long. And not only that, there's a group of wonderful, amazing supporters who, like the PA fans group, that went. I was absolutely looking forward to meeting you all there. So it was kind of cosmic that the universe decided to give me everything all in a week so that I could just, feel my feels and all that sort of stuff. So, thank you all so much for all the messages that are coming through. You're all so wonderful. I'm very excited to show you what Holly has been up to. She's just done an amazing job. And Denise, you will go back stronger and prepared. Yeah, so I'm already thinking about next year's Go Wild. So hopefully by then our business is back stronger again. We can afford to go. We're not having warehouse dramas, which, I mean, the new warehouse seems absolutely incredible and amazing. And I feel like this is going to turn our business around. The new warehouse has been amazing with shipping. My sale and Books and Botanicals order are coming this week. That only just got put through. So that's amazing. And I was trying to share as much of the Go Wild bits and pieces that were shared, which was really hard, like logging into Instagram and trying to share that as much as I could, but there was only so much that I could take. And it was really hard because so many people posted stories which only have a 24-hour limit. So I was trying to like jump in and share those while I saw them. So if anybody did share our stuff for Go Wild in your stories on Instagram, if you could share that again this week, that would be wonderful. And I could like pop back in and share. I am not saying I'm in the best headspace, but I'm a little bit better than what I was last week. And it's just, each day at a time. Hi, Sammy, sending you lots of love and support. Yes, so can we still subscribe to the Lemonade Kit? Absolutely you can. And I'm going to be showing more previews today because I know there wasn't a full set of previews, which was because of everything that happened. And Holly and Michael did a really great job of just getting something up on the Facebook page and up on the website, just in my absence to show I guess, give you all a flavour of what the kit is actually going to be. Thank you so much. Your table looked amazing on the posts that I saw. So I actually have to give a huge thank you to Tabitha Martin and Moni. I'm trying to think of Moni's last name. I can't remember. But who set up my 2 tables, who made sure everything was there, who purchased stuff for the tables, and just really made us shine. So it gets really, it's really hard to coordinate from here. And Tabitha just made it incredible and really went over and above. And yeah, for anybody who, I saw a few people talking about the community that we have in our Facebook group, and Tabitha is somebody I met through the Go Wild community, and really is just an example of how the generalized planner community, you can just make the most amazing friends. And I, not just Tabitha, I've made so many amazing friends over the years through this community. So thank you all. Okay, so I will just say that if there is any customer support messages, please message Michael through customer service separately, not through the live, because I don't know. I don't know. Also, if you go to plannersandonon.com/help, there should be a latest update there. So I haven't checked it. And I also haven't put up, because Michael does those updates, I haven't put up because I do the calendar, like that little table that's on there to say where the kits are scheduled. So I haven't put up the delays, but there will be a delay for Pink Lemonade just based on everything that's going around. So once I have everything submitted, which will be later today, I'll have a better idea of sort of where that's going to be, and probably in the next few days I'll have a better idea of where that's going to be. So I'm going to put that up and just mention that will be delayed. It shouldn't be too long, fingers crossed, but thank you everyone for being so supportive on that. So you know what, let's just jump straight into the previews for that kit. So Pink Lemonade is super exciting. Have I done the right thing? Yes, I have. You can still hear me. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I did get a question, which was, are they going to be, oops, where's Michael? He's down the front answering questions. Is there any A5 planners in the future? I'm actually working on one at the moment. So, potentially. Now, Pink Lemonade, let's jump into this. So I've got the pink, oh, that was not the preview I was looking for. This is not the preview that you're looking for. Where did it go? Here we go. Let me just get rid of that one for a second, and I'll bring up this one. Hey. Yeah, so this kit is, sorry, bright, fun, just full of, it's got a little bit of like kiddish charm with the like kiddish / fruitish, the crate wooden country-ish charm, but with a lot of fun sort of thrown in. So yeah, beautiful and bright kit. I'm loving it. And citrus vibes. So I'm going to jump straight into the previews now. Let's do that. Which way do I need to go? I need to go this way. One of the things I wanted to do for my next live was have it so that I'm facing it this way, but well, actually this way, so that I'm looking at my screen, but it's not. So I have to look away from my screen to see what's so that I'm looking at it. So this is a preview of the kit. Yes, it is full of fun, beautiful, bright colors. I wanted to do just a lemon kit, but I didn't want to go down the traditional, I guess, like Mediterranean vibe for the kit. And I'm like, how can I put my own spin on this? And then as soon as I thought, oh my gosh, I really like Pink Lemonade, which I had in the fridge, I should do a Pink Lemonade kit. I can taste the colors. Yay, I love that. Very excited for this kit. Thank you, Candace. And Tracy sending some love. Yeah, it's really bright. And the thing is with our new colours, there's and our new artists, there's a whole bunch of there's more range when it comes to the colours. That's a really good way of describing it, Tracy. Sunshine in a box. So let's just jump through. I hope these all turned out because I haven't actually looked through the previews. Now I haven't finished these art cards off completely because I usually put a quote on them, and I said to Holly, leave that to me. I'll do that. So one of these will have the quote on it. But that's the art card. And then the next one is I'm so glad that this worked because I had to fix this up. Ignore the minis, they haven't been updated. This is the standard stickers. So we've got that cute little lemonade stand. We've got our gorgeous girl, and I cannot for the life of me remember what I named her with Holly. So I don't think Holly's in the comments. Holly, help a girl out. Yeah, it really is a bright and happy kit, which made it really hard for me to work on. So I'm so glad that I had Holly here to put it all together for me. Beautiful color combination makes me happy. I usually do not like yellow, but this makes me so happy. Oh yay. I really love when I can turn people's thoughts around on a color. As you all know, I like to do that with pink quite often. And then we've got the washi. So I know that there was like a preview where the washi was slightly different. The 5mm washi, I think the colors were very different. So what happens is when we get the artwork, I have to tone all the artwork so all the colors work together. So those previews, because of the timing, and I think it was a Monday morning and I was meant to go live, and that's when I got a phone call. So I've, been working with Holly since then, and we got to tone it properly, and it looks so much fun. I still have to do some toning on the 15 just to make it a little bit more bright and, sorry, not 15, the 22, so the wide, to make it brighter, and just sort of match the rest of it. But yeah, these are the almost final washi. And then we have the kit papers. So this is my favorite. I wanted it so that it looks literally like you're looking into the picture of lemonade. So you've got the floating, lemons in the lemonade, and it's got the greenery, and it's just all pretty. And it's just like a wash of color. Now the next one is something that, to be honest, it delayed it again. It delayed the kit by probably an extra day, but I had to have, did I put it the right way? I had to make this paper. So Holly laid down a few of the ideas for it. So I put down the idea, I want to do this sort of paper, and Holly made a couple of the bits and pieces, and then I had to go in and make some more. But I'm really loving how it turned out. There will be a paper pack that has some alternates. So there's a second version of this, which is colored in the background with white text on top. I love that. That is such a good idea. Oh, I purchased 2 mason jars yesterday, so I can can't wait to use them. I have to admit that I walked around over the weekend I went through the mason jar, like all my stuff in the kitchen. Right at the back of the kitchen is some mason jars, and I was having had a drink in a mason jar, which feels so special. I highly recommend it. Grab out your party supplies and just use them every day. Well, not every day, because then they don't feel as special, but don't wait for a birthday. This one, which was another one that I had in my head and I forgot to tell Holly, so I put that together yesterday when I was doing that other one, and it's like a whole bunch of crates, and you can see there's one down the bottom that's got this little PA crate down the bottom, and it's got like sweet and juicy, and it's like they've sort of been decorated on the front. It's got a couple of lemons hanging out of the, oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm just reading all the comments. I love the papers so far. They look so pretty and fun. Sami again. Another amazing. Okay. And then the, sorry, did I show the last paper? Yeah, that was the last paper. And then, so I'm actually thinking, I don't think I've confirmed, because I'm sort of struggling between silver. Oh, hello, Else. I'm okay. Hey. Oh, the puppy's coming to make sure I'm okay. I'm okay. I am. Say hi. Hi. Whether it's silver or gold, but it's probably going to be gold, that works in with the kit. Hi. Yeah, I know, it's okay. I'm okay. She just knows. And then we've got the vellum and the vellum, which is the lemonade, because I think that'll be really cute, sort of like over the top. Okay, and then we have, sorry for the extra shadow along the side, but this is the stamp set. Now, big yawns. If you always have to say big yawns, right? Now the stamp set, so there's a couple of little different things that I've designed in this. So obviously there's a little label and it's got the text in there, which you can not use the text if you don't want to. There's the picture of lemonade with a whole bunch of like different lemon pieces. So you can either do that as a pattern behind or inside the jug. And there's a straw. Now that straw... You trying to steal the thunder? She's enjoying my snuggles. So that straw also works with the, if you purchased Under the Stars, there was a, I think there was a mason jar in that. There's also a mason jar with the handle in Sweet Art. And then there is a bottle in Rejuvenate that straw works in. So I didn't want to do another mason jar, even though it's heavily featured in this kit, just because I've done them so many times before. So I thought I'll put the picture in, and that way if you really want to, you can put the straw inside the picture. There's also two little wooden headers, so they are not 0.5 of an inch high, but they do fit within a 1.5 inch strip across, box across. And then there's also, you can see three little sort of bits, bunting pieces at the top. So you can, the idea of it is that you can stamp it down once in one color. And then, so I highly recommend using a positioner for this, and then stamp it in another color and offset it so it'll go in between. So that's the idea of that anyway. And then there's some bubbles, some greenery and all sorts of stuff, so that you can make heaps of patterns and heaps of bits and pieces in there as well. Yeah, so there's lots and lots. Oh, I want to write a poem. I would love to see that. Hopefully it's big enough. Holy cow, I love the stamps. Yeah, there's a whole heap of ideas in there, and yeah, the multifunction straw. And I mean, if you cut the straw off, like when you're stamping, so if you mask the straw off, that could also be a divider too, because it's nice and straight, and it's got the side, it's got the stripes. Okay, and then next up, oh hello, oh you're so cute. Next up we have is the pen, so it's all lemony. So it's going to have yellow, green and pink gems in it. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're giving me lots of love right now, aren't you? I'm okay. And then let's jump on to the paper pack. So this is probably my favorite paper that Holly did. It's just so fresh and vibrant, but not overtly vibrant. And it's just really such a great pattern. So it's got the picture, the mason jars, and just some words around it. And it's probably one of my favorite papers of the kit too. Now the next one is the one that I had actually just finished on Sunday night, that was used on all the previews. So it's got like the, there's a word for it. What's the, I'm freaking out about the pen. And yes, puppy kisses do make everything better. Dogs are the best. Sorry, I know. Oh. So I'm trying to think of the board. It's got a panel, not weatherboard. It's got a name. I keep forgetting what it's called. But it's got the wooden boards behind, and then the lemons on top. If anybody can remind me of what that board's called, there's a certain name. I want a skirt in that pattern. Oh, that would look really amazing. Shiplap. Thank you. Okay, so Jamie's constantly reminding me what this is called. I think I've asked you probably about 10 times while I've been designing this kit. I can't remember if I got the papers this time. Make sure you get the papers. If you haven't gotten the papers, message Michael, because I don't think it's too late if we need to order some more. So I would highly recommend doing that today. Shiplap, yep. I got the shiplap. Thank you. Thank you. I should write that down. Okay, and then next up, I'm in love with this. Yay! Next up we have, so these are the additional papers as well, and it's just a whole bunch of really cute lemons, lemon slices, I should say. And then that's another copy of the vellum and the acetate. I think it's going to be gold. I think I put the foiling as gold. I'll have to double check. I could be swayed if you wanted silver. So let me know. Hey, you just want all your attention, don't you? Oh. Michael might have to look at that. Maybe Michael might need to update the website. Yeah, we might have to brainstorm a few things. So our software has changed quite drastically. We've changed because of the warehouse move. So it's all a little bit different. We're still wrapping our heads around that. And not long before the warehouse move, we had the website update, which changed the software. So we've gone through like so many software changes, and I haven't had the chance to finalize a lot of the website changes. I've still got to get back to some developers because I was frantically trying to get Wild done, trying to work on a whole bunch of other stuff. And then we had the warehouse move, and it was just like a comedy of, not errors, but just like a drama comedy. I went to my doctor's the other day for a checkup, and she's like, how are you still standing? I'm like, because I have to. Additional papers are eye-popping. I know, okay. Are eye-poppingly gorgeous. Did we see the vellum and the acetate? Let me just jump back to that. I think it was this one. There we go. So the vellum and the acetate. So the acetate, I might even see if I can get that done in white again. I think I was focused on Elsa. That is fair. She's a spotlight stealer. So yeah, I might see if I can get that done in white, because I think that would look really cool as an overlay in white. I think silver would work really well. Yeah, I think so too. I wish they would stop making changes. Hold on, who's they? The software? Well, the software was because we jumped from, so our website jumped from the original Shopify to Shopify 2, and it is a huge jump. And while they are still bringing out some really cool features, I just have not had a chance to let my brain breathe. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to bring up another comment, and it's just, it just locked on me. Hold on. These kits are a treat to myself. That's why I will continue to subscribe for more kits. Your craft is beautiful. Thank you so much. And that's how I think about these kits, because they really are a gift to yourself. And I used to be subscribed to a couple of them a few years ago before I started, which is how PA started. Yeah, it was definitely a gift to myself. It was investing in some me time. And actually when I was chatting to my doctor, because I've got to get my blood pressure down, she's like, what can you do that's for you? Oh, can you see her eyes at the moment? She's just like chilling. And I was like, I need to do some lettering, because I know that helps me to like calm. Yes to the white. Okay, there's a big movement for silver in here. I'm going to see if I can get that to go. Yeah, I think silver will pop more. Are we opposed to having, because I really like the gold on the pen because it matches the lemon, are we opposed to having a mixed foil kit? So the pen will be gold, but the rest will be silver, which I don't normally do. Let me know. And this, just fix the problem with subbing to the kit, the stickers and the papers. There we go. So if you want all three, jump onto the website now, www.plannersanon.com/subscribe. What Planners Anonymous B6 planner would this be great with? I think Sunflowers and Sunshine would work really well with it. But I think you've just highlighted a really good point. I don't really have one except for Sunflowers that, unless I'm missing one over the back, I'm just looking at I have a whole row of them behind me. I don't think, I mean, the rainbow one could work because there's a lot of colours in there and the inside is white. And oh, Elsa, you're slipping. And one of the things I love about the, here, stay that way. There we go. You can be my co-host. One of the things that I love about the inside of the white, the rainbow melody is that it's white. So whatever you put inside really pops. Okay, oh my gosh, I need those extra papers. I'm not opposed to mix. Okay. Yeah, so Michael said that it was a problem with like the reserved on the kits. So, yeah, we're still learning these new systems. A Sakura pink. Yeah, it would suit rainbow. I think so too. The rainbow, I think the Sakura, I mean, it could work definitely. Can you just get the paper if you already subscribe to the kit plus the stickers? Well, it's more expensive because you'd have to purchase the paper later. Yeah. Oh, maybe a pink lemonade melody in the future. Well, I'm currently working on a melody and I had a whole bunch of people asking me to do I keep wanting to call it the wrong name. What was it? Was it Into the Wild? Sorry, my memory has been really bad at the moment, just with everything that's going on. So that is the one that I am working on. Although, because we kind of feel like maybe we shouldn't do pre-orders, we should get the stock in, which is a little bit scary. Yeah, just because of everything that's happened, although everybody seems to be now, I'm sort of taking off on a tangent now. I'll talk about that at the end. Okay, I'll talk about that after. Okay, so the sticker book. Now these previews I haven't been through as much of the rest of the kit, so let's do this together. This is the majority is Holly's bits and pieces. So Holly has done an amazing job on this. And we've got the first page there, which is all the fun. Look at that pretty. She did such a good job. Actually, you know what? We'll do it at the end. And the next page is we've got these, I might have to split them out a little bit, but we've got the like full box sections at the bottom, which look like the crates. And we've got the bunting at the top, some more mason jars, that little split paper, and then we've got the side paper which you can use as well. Sorry, there's so many comments coming through. If she's getting into the wild, I'm getting everything. Yeah, it's been really difficult to pick. Do you want to go back into your bed? Hold on, I need to put it. Here we go. There you go. You go, sweetheart. Sit down. It's okay. Good girl. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can sit a bit closer now. I can reach a bit better. Okay. If we get an Into the Wild melody package, I'm getting everything Breaking the Bank. Oh, but there's a lemonade melody would be so pretty. I actually think that that paper where it sort of like bubbles up, would be amazing. Although I love that paper. Okay, oh, hold on. Did I skip a few? Hold on. Okay, so yeah, and that's got the dispenser and all that sort of stuff. And then we've got some really cute little dresses, some mason jars, some really cute bows. Gosh, Holly's done such a great job. And then we have, okay, we're jumping into the weeks. I haven't finished the minis, so the minis are complicated. So, yeah, I have not finished those, so we're just going to skip over that page. And then this is that bubbly lemonade. This is what I think would make a really good cover for a melody. If you agree, let me know in the comments. Or let me know which other paper you would like to see. Okay, and then we've got this, which is the boxes, or the crates, I should say. And I put a whole bunch of different melodies on there. I think, what's that say? Freshly squeezed. And then one's got like easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then you got this way up, but it's actually upside down. And then you got pink across. And I think the other one's like juicy. I'm trying to see. Trying to get screenshots. Thank you. I will be working today as well. Feel free to put screenshots in the group. I am trying to do the previews. They'll either be up on the website today or tomorrow. I'm throwing my bestie a bridal shower. And we'll use this for that week. I love the drinks. Yay. When's the bridal shower? Maybe I have to get maybe I should tell Holly to work on the digital kit for this next, so that way you could make stuff for the bridal shower. That'd be cute. Can you magically send this kit now? Well, I mean, if I did the digital kit next, then yes. Sorry, I'm just reading through all the comments as I go. Would love a classic lemonade melody. Yes, I agree. Hold on, what did I ask? I need to remember what I asked. Oh, what the front cover for the lemonade melody would be. Yes, thank you. You're making me rethink my choices, people. Shiplap paper would be an amazing melody cover. Oh, it's digitals, yes. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep going. Oh, it's in July. Is that good? That's like winter here, so it must be summer in the States. Okay, next up we have, which is that really cute paper, which I think it was Glitter Grapevine. Was that who it was? Asked for that as a dress, or Endless Possibilities might have asked for that as a dress. So that's super cute. And it's got the mason jars across the top. And then we've got the that one with the shiplap. See, I almost forgot it again. I'm using the classic Sunflowers and Sunshine melody for my wedding planning, and I'll absolutely be using this week to plan my wedding day. Oh, congratulations, Kate. Or the new page that you and Holly worked on. Yes, that would be another really cool one. I actually think that might work really well for the inside, although I am liking just the splatters for the inside, which I think will work really well for this kit because it's like juicy splatters and stuff. Please, please, please make this into a melody. Okay, we'll talk about melodies. and then we've got the I call it a divider, but it's not really. It's like a center splash or something that you can cut up into quarters if you want. I really love seeing people use that really decoratively. And then we've got some more of those little boxes, some washies. And this one, so it's actually showing, no, this way. It's showing where it's got black. That's the foil on the actual washi because it's the same file. So that won't actually be black where that shows black. And then it's got the folding planner down the bottom there. And then the boxes, and then the standard last page. Yeah. So that's, yeah, so Endless Possibilities wants that as a dress. A Brad Happy melody is more my vibe, so the lemonade kit would be amazing. I feel like it's very 50-50. We might have to put up a poll. I might, you know what? I'm going to do let me write this down because I will forget. Okay, hold on. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, hold on. Mark. I'm going to do a poll, and I'm going to put up like a little mock of it on our Facebook group. So if you're not in our Facebook group, head on over to our Facebook group. So just look for Planners Anonymous group on Facebook if you're not already there. I know a lot of you already are. Yes, so that is, I've used them before and they're amazing, and I've actually signed up for an account at the end of last year because this is something that I am wanting to provide. And they also do wallpapers as well. I can't, Spoonflower is the name of the website. So I've signed up for an account. So that's on my very, very, very epically long to-do list. Super Summery and Winter Melodies are both, I know, and that's like, I keep going to call it Alpine, but it's not. Into the Woods versus Pink Lemonade. Is having two options up too much for a bit? I feel like I don't want to overwhelm everybody with so much to purchase at one go. So, you know, and one of the things that I'll bring that up now, after the kerfuffle that was the September pre-order, we're very hesitant to offer pre-orders again, only because we don't want to upset people. Even though it wasn't our fault, it was a warehouse issue. And, you know, cash is really tight, so that means we need to pay for everything up front, which is very expensive. So it would either have to be a pre-order for both or a one or the other. And yeah, we get a bit nervous with pre-orders because we want to have everything here. Yes, I would buy from Spoonflower in a heartbeat. Yeah, Spoonflower is amazing. I've used them before personally. Message customer service and Michael will send it through to me. I do actually have a couple of outstanding ones on there that I haven't gotten back to, just with fixes to digital kits. But Bianca, that needs to come through to me because I kind of want one. I kind of want one. We need both. Sell my soul for both of them. I was trying to sell a kidney so I could go and meet Lin-Manuel Miranda while he was in Brisbane. That did not happen. I still have kidney. Okay, well, let me put that up in the Facebook group. I'll see if I can do that maybe either later tonight or tomorrow. I have to see how exhausted I'm going to feel after this live. And yeah, I would love to hear everyone's opinion on it. And I might put up a this or that on like Insta stories and see what people go for. I wish you could do like this, that, or both. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I'm so out of touch with Instagram. Okay. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you all, and I don't even know if it's due today, but I'm excited. And maybe I shouldn't because you're all so excited about everything I've already shown. I have a preview for the next kit, which is crazy because I've only just shown... Sorry, I was tearing apart a post-it note. I've only just shown all the previews for this kit, but I know it was sort of getting close to when we were when that's due, and I kind of wanted to let you all know that even though I dropped the ball on this one, I am catching back up, and with the warehouse now catching back up on all that. Look, let me show it and see what you all think. And to be honest, it is, after we've had all this fun of pink lemonade, this next kit afterwards is totally what I need at the moment. So I hope everybody else needs it too. But it is a very, very, very different vibe from pink lemonade. Yeah. Oh, I should give myself some thunder. Is it over my head? Am I going to have a Harry Potter moment? Yes, I am. Thunder is here. Hey, Laurie. Okay. So the next kit, as I said, very, very different vibe. Let me put it on over the top. Is Coastal Escape. So Coastal Escape is it's a very chill, very calming by the beach. Something that whenever I go through a bit of a rough time, so I used to live by Maroubra in Sydney, and when I needed a breather, I would go down and sit on the rocks by the beach. So this is, it's sort of like, it's like Holiday Home V2, but there's a lot more beachiness in it. There's also like the homewares part of it, so it also works for inside at home, but it's very calming, very serene. Probably another melody idea. I gotta stop doing melodies for every kid. But yeah, the water fixes everything, and I'm loving. Yay! Perfect for me in Cali, multiple kits. I've been looking for this art for my room. Yay! I love it. Book and planner by the waves. Yes, that's my happy place to. Oops, amazing overload these colors. Hold on, I was trying to bring up another one. I just had a whole big. And also thank you to Bianca for this comment. I did see it. Thank you. And big kisses to everybody who has just been so supportive. Yeah, the color scheme is really soft, really just calming, serene. yeah, all that sort of feel. So the shiplap might actually make another appearance in this, but it is a very, very different feel. Show it again. Okay, hold on. There we go. Yeah, so that's Coastal Escape. That will be the next kit after. Also, Sammy, do you know how delayed Plum Blossom is going to be? A few people have asked in the group. Oh, okay. Aware of the timeline, says 18th of March. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe Michael can answer this in the comments. I do not know. Sorry, I know that's me feeling like I'm dropping the ball again. Just because I haven't been able to keep up with everything. I've been just keeping up with as much as I can. Okay, here we go. I'm playing hardball. Looks like we'll be dispatching on the 23rd. There we go. I'll update in the group once I know more. So yeah, slightly delayed. I will also update the... Oh, I can't wait to get back on track with everything. I was so close. And then this warehouse freaking... Tell me you're frustrated without telling me you're frustrated. I used to live a block from the beach on Port Phillip Bay. I love it so much, and now I'm a farm and I love that too. But wow, do I miss the beautiful blue and the sounds and just everything. So yeah, it's gonna be super calming, super relaxing. As I said, very different vibe. Lots of gorgeous artwork. I can't wait to share more with you all. That kit is looking to be back on track at this point in time. Unless I need to do a last minute trip down to Sydney, which I'm hoping not to have to do. Well, we'll see. You're doing an amazing job, thank you, Sammy. Thank you. Take all my funds, I give willingly. Yeah, the new warehouse is fast. So even though the Plum Blossom kit may be delayed by like those 3 or 4 days, the fact that I know there's a delay, Michael, but the old warehouse was taking like 3 to 4-ish weeks, depending on where you were in the world, to get the stuff to you. Whereas the new warehouse is like 10-ish days. So that's easily going to make up for that delay. And oh my gosh, it feels so good to have a warehouse that knows what they're doing. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. That's because I have amazing people around me. Lucky the warehouse ships so quickly. A small delay is going to be... Yeah, I don't even think it will be noticeable. I'm an island girl. Anything beachy is my cup of tea. Reminds me of the song Flying Free. Who's that by? Yeah, so I hope you all love that. Now, I do have a show and tell that Michael's put together. So I haven't looked through it. But let's have a look. Okay, so the show and tell, hopefully this is this week's. So we have a gorgeous show and tell, hold on, weekly spread by Kelly. I love that you've used By the River. By the River was the first of our like solo, well, not the first really. Well, actually, yeah, the solo of our new like little mini, I can't even remember the word that I used to use them for, but like mini kits. And I love how this has worked out. Janet, so Go Wild shirt. This shirt is amazing. I wish I could have seen it in person. That looks incredible. I love how many people really just showed up, and I think there was also a mug that went with it. Awesome. Bianca made an amazing washi swatch book. This is just... you all just like, you just have me in awe of what you all make. Oh, look. Okay, so not only have you received Pretty Posy, but you've also like made it look amazing already. So this is by Tanya, who's done an absolutely amazing job of this too. Thank you so much. I love the paper tears. I'm all here for that. Next one is by Janice, who's done a really cute weekly layout using Sweet Art. And yeah, in her, I think it's a Happy Planner Classic, or is it a Happy Planner Big? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like a classic. Oh, this is cute. Caroline. Is that? Wow. Hold on. Is that a band that goes around over the front and holds it together, and then you take the band off and it's okay, hold on. You can't see my face right now, but let me just, this was my face. Okay, and then next up we have a spread by Judy, which is gorgeous, using Northern Lights. Gorgeous spread. And then this one by, is it Lorena? Who's using the Rejuvenate digital kit. And that's so cute. I'm trying to see what the top thing is. I'm going to have to go into the group and have a look in more detail. I love the huge long sidebar and the, the creativity is incredible. And one thing I do want to say is that seeing how everybody uses all the bits and pieces and what you add to that makes me constantly evaluate what's in our offering too. So another one by Judy. This is a gorgeous Books and Botanicals weekly layout, which is adorable and gorgeous. And I love all the boxes. I love that it's a horizontal layout, but that doesn't matter because you just do your own thing. And then this one by, it's really hard to see, Shalina, who used Sakura. And that looks, that's a digital. Digital fans, I've got so much coming once I get back on my feet again. This is awesome. And then Sherelle, we've got a gorgeous weekly layout as well, using our, that looks like our weekly layout inserts. And I love the clip and the gnomes. It's all cute. Oh, someone blinged out their melody. Bedazzled. I love it. That is gorgeous. I love it. I am going to read the comments in a couple of minutes. Bianca's also done a self-care bujo using Pretty Posy, which is so sweet too. Tamika has done a gorgeous Shop to Your Drop. That's an oldie. I haven't seen that for a while. Yes, and it sort of goes with, so the, what was it? The new shopping kit that I did was very inspired by this one, but just very different colors. And then we have by Judy is Pretty Posy 2 layout as well. I'm trying to read that quote. And then we've got by Shannon has done, I love that you've used the bookmark from, I think it was the Books kit, Book Lover 2. You got 2 of them. But you've used it with the fall kit, which actually matches perfectly. I have no idea how many slides there are, by the way. That's cute. Okay, so you've used some, I'm trying to think, Belle, hold on, Beauty and the Beast with our Go Wild stuff. That looks so cute. And then Carly Ann has done a really beautiful job with Into the Wild on her daily. And that's the last one. Okay, hold on. Let me just hide this. Yeah, so use the hashtag PA Show and Tell to be featured. Now let me have a look at these comments that came up. Erin made our group of 5 from the PA Zooms. Mugs. They're so cute. Hold on, let me just swap over to this. That got a bit closer. Hello. That's adorable. Thank you, Erin. The Larend. That makes sense. Is what it was used for the top border. Caroline, yes, that's a belly band. On the inside there is a pop-up bag. That's so cool. Couldn't do a small, to show the inside. I'm addicted to bling. I love it. That was amazing. Thank you all so much, and please keep sharing what you make with our with the goodies that we design here, because it gives me life. And as I was saying during it does shape what we make here. And when it comes to the physical book, there are some sizing restraints and things like that, but when there's digitals and things like that gives me more ideas on how to create those so that people will use them more. There was a lot of stuff in there. I do want to do a Go Wild live, just so that I can show all the amazing stuff, including the table and the group, if they'll let me use that photo of them all in the live, and just to say a big thank you to everybody who supported us there. So yeah, if you've got something for Wild, please send it through to us. And actually on that, it's not just for us, so please make sure that if you sat at anybody's table at Go Wild, please, like the tables, like we put, the small businesses put those tables together, and it's quite a large cost once you consider the time and the product, and we really like to spoil everyone as much as we possibly can, and like swag. So if you've received something from a small business or even one of the bigger businesses at Go Wild, if you don't have one already, start up an Instagram account, share it, tag them in it, tag Wild in it, and just share, because that really helps with getting us out there and things like that. So if you do have a reels that you want to share with us, please do that too, because Instagram likes video, which is difficult to keep up on top of. I made the group from PA binders for Wild. Oh my goodness. Yes, there is some amazing talent. Absolutely some amazing talent in our group. Okay, I think I do have it up as Q&A. Please be gentle. I think I've been answering a lot of questions as we go through. Yes, Pink Lemonade will be slightly delayed, but because the warehouse is quite quick, hopefully that won't be very noticeable. But once I submit everything today, I will put up on the website that it will be delayed. But then once I know, I will do another update to let you all know when that day is, what the estimated date for that is. Gonna get my sister to be a subscriber. Oh, that would be wonderful. Every single order, every single subscription counts. Now, one of the things I did also want to bring up, which I wanted to do a screen for but haven't, is that our Etsy shop does have a bunch of new digital creative kits. So if you haven't already, please jump over there and hi, you might want to take your hat off because the lights are.
But now I've got hat head.
Well, should have thought of that.
I've got a line across my head. Look,
You're very short.
I'm also very short. Look. Hello, everybody. I thought I'd come in for Q&A.
Yeah. So the just be careful.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Etsy store I've put up. So there's now Pretty Posy, Butterfly Skies.
It's pretty posy there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Butterfly Skies, Riviera.
Books and Botanicals.
I don't know if that's on there or it's about to go on there.
I wrote it.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot there that hasn't actually been updated. Why don't you see if there's any questions for you, and
All right.
I'll have a look, see if I can find it.
Hey, everybody.
I
I wanted to give a really, really quick update. There was people who have been ordering have been seeing that their orders are getting dispatched in most cases on the same day, which is fabulous. And it's good that our warehouse is living up to the promises, which is great because that's what the last place said that they would do. Whereas this place actually is. And
Did everybody hear that?
And even better than that, it seems to be getting out of the country nice and quickly and then arriving very, very quickly. I was kind of surprised. So the quoted time frame that they give us is 8 to 14 days.
They're smashing it.
And that's supposed to be business days. In most cases, it seems to be 8 to 10 actual days, which is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, which and because Michael was showing me through the tracking
I've been checking the tracking of all of the
constantly
of the misdirected Serenity orders, and it's absolutely fabulous to see those posts going up in the group. I know I have watched the tracking, and I know there's a bunch more that have arrived that haven't been posted yet, but I do know that a lot of people are getting them and then posting them right away, and it's really wonderful for us to see because we've been particularly that Serenity A5, like that's a really cool notebook, and I really wanted to see.
Well, not just that, there was pins in there that I poured my heart and soul into.
Yeah, your mental health matters pins.
Yeah, which appropriate much.
So it's really great to see all of that is arriving.
And not just that, but people also advocating for us in the group, saying the new warehouse is amazing. Don't worry, you know, it's all going back to a brand new normal. I don't even think we were that quick when we were here, like for shipping, except for the Aussies.
No.
So this is going to be. We have never been able to ship this quickly, especially to like the USA and the UK and things like that. So this is hopefully going to bring in a brand new era
and
for
to,
PA.
And to Europe as well. I've noticed,
and to Europe,
it's solved a few of the problems that a couple of our European customers were having with inbound taxes.
Yeah.
Which is excellent. The UK, it's solved a lot of those problems as well. So it seems to be a lot quicker and a lot more seamless, which is really what it should be.
Yes.
Which is excellent.
Yeah, Tracy did ask, is the warehouse going to be using Ozpost instead of Amerex from now on? This time the parcels are coming from Ozpost, not Amerex.
That question is, they basically will get the cheapest place regardless. So this time they must have just been able to get Ozpost more cheaply.
Yeah.
So that their routing, particularly to Australia, seems to be a little bit more fluid. Yeah, and I know that in some places the local Aramex driver is not the best. Our local guy is pretty good. He drops it at the doorstep at midnight on Sunday nights and stuff like that. So but I know that it varies depending on where you are, and I don't really have any control over that.
No.
For the that's unfortunately I don't have any more control over it than that. The great thing about it though is Next SmartShip can handle all of the shipping inquiries.
Yep.
So if you find yourself not being able to work out where a parcel is based on tracking, rather than having to ask me, who then has to ask them, and then I wait for a response and then I get it back to you, with all of those delays that can happen, you can, through the tracking link that you'll get, be able to ask them directly. There's a little circle at the bottom,
and they're amazing,
of the page. And they're able to give you local tracking numbers and kind of the best advice from there.
So when you do get your orders, please share them in the group. Let people know how many days it took for it to ship. Not in total from September, but like from the new warehouse. Because, all that sort of makes a difference. I like it with Ozpost because the local tracking app comes up. Like I said, I don't have much control over how they're doing the final routing. But I'm glad to hear that your local Aramex guy is good as well. Yeah. Mine still takes over 2 weeks arriving from Australia, but that's local couriers. We had one arrive here, and it all depends if you're rural, semi-rural, city, how close you are, that sort of thing. What side of Australia you're on. I mean, us Aussies aren't shocked at that, right? Yeah. We're used to that.
There are a few quirks. We've got a couple of customers who live in Alaska and in Hawaii. So right now the shipping to those places is hideous for us.
Yeah.
Because that's a new thing to us. We're trying to work out if there's a cheaper way or if we have to make some bad decisions on that regard.
We will grandfather in
Yeah.
current customers. So
if you're a current customer in those places, don't worry, but it might just be that your friends may not be able to subscribe at those same rates. Yeah. So if you are in one of those areas, I would say subscribe now. But by and large, everywhere else is fast and efficient, and we're pretty happy with how that has worked.
Yeah, and just going back, because I know a few people were actually messaging it, but okay, on Etsy we've got Butterfly Skies, Pretty Posy, Rainy Days, Mermaid Shores, Riviera, Country Cottage, which was already on the website.
Rainy Days.
Yeah. And so we now have like a huge collection of digital kits on Etsy, and once I get through Pink Lemonade and all that, there is going to be about another 5-ish more. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, I have seen in the group people asking if I have a digital planner, can I use a digital creative kit? Yes, you can. You just have to drag and drop each individual PNG over, which some people do like to do. But I was working on, so it's based on the fully loaded Go Wild planner pockets. I am creating something similar to that for the standard kits. So,
I guess the benefit of that over the creative kits is going to be file size.
well,
Because,
yeah.
like, I don't know the technical stuff of it, but I imagine because the creative kits are designed for being printed, they're higher resolution.
Yeah.
Which would mean on a device, they're going to be bigger files than it needs, which may actually mean it gets a bit slower because you're adding too many big files in.
Well, I think when you're using GoodNotes, from
Maybe.
what I've noticed, is it's just the dragging and the dropping of everything over. Whereas if you're using the planner pockets that I've put together, it's easier because it's all already organized for you by category.
Right.
And even though you can't...
So it's easier to use more than technical constraint.
Yeah. Right. And it's like they're all organized, all sorted. The only thing... And it's also got a sticker type outline around them on the planner pockets so that it looks like a sticker, because I actually really like that look because it makes it sort of pop. So yeah, there's a few different reasons why you'd go for more the digital stuff, and that is coming.
Yeah.
Yes, this is something Holly is currently working on. She was working on that on
Thursday?
Friday. Yes, because that's something I want to have out for Autism Awareness Appreciation Autism Month. Yeah. I mass import the digital kits as clip art into my GoodNotes. Yeah, because GoodNotes have got this little binder for, I can't remember what they call it, but you can drop it up into there, which helps. But yeah, it's the new stuff will have a whole bunch of extra bits and pieces. So if you're a digital planner, that is once I get on top of things again.
You'll get there.
Yeah, hopefully. With all the new digitals, I'm thinking maybe a digital planner will be useful for me since I haven't been using my paper planner. Yeah, I'm jumping back into both. So I find I get really anxious when I use my paper planner, especially on a live, and it's something that I'm working myself back up to. So I'm actually going to pre-plan in the digital planner because I'm working on bringing the layouts across into a digital planner, which will be also up for sale. So that way I can pre-plan and then do my live, knowing what I'm mostly going to do, so that I'm not so anxious on camera.
I like it.
Yeah. Also, there was where was it? There was I'm trying to see how far it was. I should have favorited it so I could go back to it. It was important, so I wanted to bring it back up.
I'm intrigued now.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk amongst yourselves while Sam finds his comment.
It's riveting live content.
Yeah.
Well, if you've got any other updates, you can... Oh, here it is. Heather said, so just going back to Wild, I not only sat at the PA table, but was the swag fairy for the table. So I got to talk up PA a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I mean, not being able to be there and just talk to people myself is a bit of a downer. But just having people there who were able to do that on our behalf, and I mean, we didn't ask people to do that. So the fact that you genuinely did it because you love what we do here and you just wanted to share that's really
It's awesome. Thank you.
Amazing and heartwarming. And thank you to everybody who sat at our tables and who has messaged me. I haven't been able to message everybody back. As I said, I've been in and out. But yeah, thank you. And there was somebody else who posted something about the table and I can't find it. So if you posted something else about the table, let me know and I will share it up on screen as well. But I think maybe next week I'll do my live will be very Wild focused and I'll share a lot of that stuff. I'm at the bottom.
But it says there's new comments that way.
I know, but
It lies.
it lies.
It lies. Probably the only other thing is this week we are expecting the rest of our stock to get into the new warehouse, which is excellent. So we'll be putting up a sale for those items that didn't make it in the first transfer.
Yes.
Which will be excellent. We very, very consciously kept the the arrival of the new stock and the sale activity rather low key. Because
I've been too anxious and
a bit anxious about how the
also,
whole system, how the whole process worked. But certainly, thank you to everyone who has supported it.
Yeah.
Because that made a huge difference to us being able to actually affect that move.
And not only that, but we just haven't had time with me being out.
That's true.
It's just been keeping the ship from
Sinking.
capsizing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So we will have another activity with the stock that hasn't yet arrived. That's due to arrive this week. There. So we will be putting some emails and more posts up about that though, because I think the first time really we only spoke about it briefly in this live, and then had maybe one post in the Facebook group, and it kind of went from there. This time we're going to be making a bit more of a serious effort about it.
Yeah.
The only other thing to note with the new warehouse is the way that they charge for storage space is a little different. The longer it stays there, the more it costs us. So we now have more of an incentive to get rid of some of the older stock. Whereas previously we've just kind of left it there, and if people sign up or want it a year or two later, that's fine, it's there.
So that's not going to happen as much anymore.
It won't happen as much anymore.
We're going to be ordering tighter amounts.
We're going to be ordering shorter amounts, and the stock that is there that's moved is going to be moved on pretty quickly. So there'll be a few things that we put up that we say this is the last chance, or it's just going to get turfed.
Yeah.
Well, not turfed.
Not
we
turfed.
donated to. We donated a bunch of stuff on the first move to a couple of local charity organisations in Hong Kong, and we'll do the same with anything we choose to exit. But there will be I guess a clearer deadline in terms of when stock's going to be not available.
Yeah.
For some of the older items.
Yeah.
So my advice, this is a long-winded way of saying, if you see it and you want it, just channel Ariana Grande and go get it. That's what she says, right? I see it, I want it, I got it, I bought it, I got it. It's in one
I
of her
see it,
songs.
I want it, I like it, I got it. I think that's
that.
it.
I mean, if we only had her black Amex card, I think we'd all be fine.
This is true. This is true.
Or her talent.
This is also true.
I mean, you've got her talent, but in a different way.
Thanks.
You're the Ariana Grande of planner design.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Just get yourself a high pony.
Yeah, I need a bit more hair for that. I can't even put my hair in an
Pretty
actual
sure
pony.
hers is attached.
Yeah. I tried to get into digital planning, but couldn't figure it out, so I'll stick to paper. Yeah, and that's, I mean...
I like the tactile nature of
yeah.
physical book. I'm with you, Nadilla.
I like both. I like the fact that there's less anxiety with digital, and I can flick through quickly where I need to. But I love the tactile, being able to literally grip paper and put it in my planner. And yeah, so I'm not changing from one to the other exclusively anytime soon. Nina has asked if the digital keep growing. Yes, maybe a digital subscription in the future. So this is something that we definitely have on the roadmap, basically to keep the business going, especially during... when people don't have as much cash. The thing is, though, that we need to get through the warehouse moves, get the sub, we love everybody who's purchased anything from us, but, we need to get the sub back up into a good flow.
That just went dead.
And then once that's happened...
Oh, there we are. Just fell asleep.
I have this thing...
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to move your notepad out of the way. Oh. This thing...
all my precious notes.
And my thing under here. So this is what I've been controlling. The thing about it. Michael's like, it stopped working.
I was like, is that a problem? Are we not live anymore?
No, we're live. It's all good. It's all good. I get my income taxes soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going on a safety training course at the end of this month. Oh, which creative kit would I recommend? Well, there's a whole bunch on, there's some on the website and some on Etsy. Whew, what would I recommend? Maybe the group can steer you in the right direction for that. Safety. You used to do the Safe is Great group at work, didn't you?
It's true. I was less about the safe and more about the great party.
Fair enough.
My role was to organise, the team events.
Oh, right.
Let's all get workplace softball happening.
Oh, right. Okay.
That was what I did.
Yep.
Let's organise shirts for everybody.
Well, we've got...
I think note to self is a good suggestion. Charlene's just
Note to self
suggested
is
note
a
to
really
self.
good suggestion.
It's about taking care of yourself. I like it.
Yep.
And the sloth, I think, is always safety first.
Yep.
Pro safety sloth.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea, actually. I really do like that.
So somebody's asked when the clearance items will be online, and I am just awaiting confirmation that they are physically picked up.
Yeah.
So I expect probably Wednesday of this week.
But that's
I'll
not a
have that.
firm date.
It's not a firm date. I will post in the group, in the Facebook group, once I know for sure. I'm expecting a call on that any minute.
Soon.
It's 20 past 1.
Yeah.
Probably about 1:30, I reckon. So I'll know probably today when it will be, and then I'll post with that information. There's two options with it. I can either wait until it's physically there and unpacked and it will be immediate dispatch, or I can...
Which I'd prefer, because I like... I after...
I trust the process this time. We've been through it once.
I trust the new warehouse. I trust the old warehouse as far as I can throw them.
It's true. There are some items I might not put in there because I don't know if they've counted it correctly. But for everything else...
Yeah. And there was stuff that was... like, that we were surprised at. That
Yeah, the books and botanical stuff. There was Sakura notepads that went missing a year and a half ago. They couldn't find the tall notepads. So there'll be some Sakura notepads available that haven't been there for a while.
Yeah.
The B6 Sakura notepads were supposed to be there but weren't. Anyway, there's a bunch of things. But little things around the edges. Most of it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
yes, that's all the remaining stock. So I'll put a post up with that, the details on that sale by Wednesday. It'll either be live on Wednesday, or it'll be live shortly after once everything arrives. Ooh, I get thunder for that.
thunder. I don't know if you saw, but there was calls for 2 melodies.
Oh, I was watching.
And I tried to explain.
I had my cash flow spreadsheet and it's gone.
And
it's
you went,
gone.
Well, that's why, so...
The problem is we have to be able to afford to buy both of them.
And we cannot.
We
right
cannot.
Now.
No.
Unless we do a pre-order, and we're really nervous to do a pre-order, even though the new warehouse is fire. In a good way.
It is. The new warehouse will get things out quickly.
Yeah.
It's just...
we don't want to let everybody down again.
I did hear your explanation of which is true. We're nervous about... We don't want to do another pre-order because of... we feel like we let people down with the last one.
Yeah.
So we want
to no fault of our own.
We want to do it more in the style of what we did with Go Wild, which was a pre-sale. So we've got it and committed, and we've got a sample, and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
And then we get going. But yeah, we'll stay tuned on that. If we have to do 2, it would probably have to be a pre-order.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll work that out.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
What?
One more thing.
No. What?
Yeah. So one of the things that surprised me about stuff that was left was there seems to be a rather large number of our old box available that moved from our old warehouse to the new one. That the old warehouse was supposed to have dumped because they got very expensive to ship. But
Or at least recycled.
Or at least recycled, yeah. So the new warehouse have been able to leverage them, and for people who have ordered lots and lots of things,
It'll probably go in a box.
It'll probably go in this box
For the new
one. I don't know how many are there, but I think there's about 1,000. So for a little while,
that'll be handy for the next big release.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you yesterday.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you for sure if your order will come in one of these, but it might.
Yeah.
In fact, I have seen a couple of videos of unboxing them in these. So, yeah.
Love the boxes.
The problem with it is, and the reason we stopped using it, is they charge freight either on weight or on a volumetric basis. And the size of this means that it's charged about the same as if you've ordered 3 kilograms of stuff, which is quite a lot. So that's why they stopped using them.
Yeah.
But
and you need to check with the new warehouse
I'm checking with them on that.
if we
Yes.
can, how much boxes cost, because the
Their calculator thing was wrong. It was indicating
wrong,
it was the
yeah.
same. But anyway,
Ooh.
if you've ordered a lot of things, I do know that we picked a few orders out. There were a couple of people who'd ordered like 15 and 20 items
Yeah.
that we put into one of these.
Yeah.
But they do have the directive they're given is to pack it the most
Economical.
way, but also to make sure everything inside is protected.
Yep.
Which they seem to be, they got their heads around it now. I think there were a few instances where they'd shoved a melody into a bag that was too small, but
And we're sorry about that. And that was partially because the overriding directive was, we need the wild stuff out right now because
Yes.
people are going to a conference. And so they just literally put it in whatever they could and whatever they had in stock and just got it out.
yeah. But now that is there,
But we'll be doing better with the next lot of melodies and all that sort of stuff. So, storage. This is...
Your comment has come
Thanks, Nina.
at a
Nina
perfect
Rose.
time for Sammy, Shalina. It's almost like did you pay her off?
No, pre-conversations were had. I keep wanting to have our subs packaged in a storage solution. Michael does not. Because
Tracy's on team box as well. Would it change your mind if it cost 30 USD for shipping?
No, well, no,
Well, no,
that's
because
for that
that's for
storage
this.
box. I was talking about the small storage, which isn't a box, which is a plastic envelope.
Oh, that, yeah.
Because I said the sub storage.
Shalina was talking about a box.
Oh, well, I mean, I still want to do a box for a special release because special release.
We'll take that discussion under
Offline.
notice. And I do take
I love all this. I'm just
the
going to show these up
support.
again. If
and Katie as well.
if you want to get your comment on screen right now, tell me how much you love getting storage.
I'm looking at the camera to connect with the audience. I'm not reading the stuff on the side anymore.
Well, see, this is
Not
the
at
thing.
all because it doesn't support my viewpoint.
There is a meme going around, especially in the WoW group at the moment. It's like, so you've got all these things, you must be, dying to use them all. It's like, so, and it's like, no. It's like, okay, so what do you do? And it's like, I enjoy the possibilities. So it's like getting planner goodies is one hobby. Storing them is another hobby and admiring them. And then using them is another hobby. So really it's 3 hobbies in one. Oh,
no, I saw it.
Nina, no, it wouldn't actually. $30 for shipping, say a pack of 5 of those, I'd do it.
Hey, I wanted to ask you a question.
Tracy!
There's exciting things coming in the storage space.
Oh, are you dropping this now because I've... Hold on. What?
No. Well, we do want to do it. We just
do.
have to
We're worried about the costs, yeah.
The problem at the moment is the warehouse move has bled our cash reserves.
Yeah, we have no cash. We have negative cash. We have negative cash reserves.
Right now, and at one point in the middle of May, it looks like I'm going to have negative money in the bank.
Yeah.
Don't know how I'm going to explain that to the bank.
I love this. You guys are so funny. Plus, storage, please.
Anyway, we'll work that problem out when we get to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a problem for future Michael and future Sam to
That's
worry
it. That's it. So yeah, and when I say it wouldn't be, on next month's kit, it would be, okay, let's work out how we make this happen. Like, do we take the pen out and turn that into storage? Because I know not everybody uses the pen. Do we modify what's in the offering so that we can do the storage? Because, the storage does cost more than the plastic bags that, and we
sorry.
would still need to have a lot of the plastic bags, that's okay, in there because it's, it's keeping everything separate from, like, especially things like die cuts where they just sort of, flop around and get damaged.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Here we go. Getting them is one, storage is one, watching them is one, and finding time to use them in yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How can I make this comment bigger? Do I do this? Wait, I can make it bigger. Oh, no, I can't. Not without screwing up everything. Well, ready? Oh, it disappeared. That's not fair.
Went away that quickly.
Okay. Now the next comment's going to be huge.
I subscribe to the...
I've polarized everything
Death
again.
to the pen.
Death to the pen. But then...
I subscribe to happy wife, happy life, even when Sammy's wrong. I say she's right. Yeah, that's... I need to work that out. So, here comes a great Ben debate. Yeah, I know, right? Here we go. I've started something. What were you going to say? You were going to say something else. I was. Oh, yeah. I was going to ask if you could show the preview again of the next kit.
Oh, I can. Hold on. Let me just get rid of...
Because something occurred to me when you were showing it. It was kind of giving me, like, sort of holiday home-ish type vibes.
Yes. Yeah. It's based on Holiday Home. Yeah. There you go. Stationary Happiness is with you. I prefer the plastic bags. I can buy storage. It came up. There you go. You got one. I showed it.
Thanks.
For you. Yeah.
I appreciate it. You've gone above and beyond.
See? That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and I think I saw some other comments about barista brunch.
Oh, yes. That is on the list.
And treat yourself. Not necessarily in terms of digitals.
Barista brunch is also on the redo schedule for later this year.
That's what I was getting at, and then you stole it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. It's a good thing the Thunderbolt was in the middle.
Well, I made myself Harry Potter last time.
I saw.
But yeah, that is a redo. By the way, if you're loving the live, give us a thumbs up and a comment. Yeah. I just saw one fly up then, so thank you to whoever did that. Also, lots of comments today. 453. 4, 5. Yeah. Thank you to everyone who has popped in, watched us live, watched us after. And if you are watching after, comment. We do need to get better at replying back to those. All the things that we need to do when we have time.
Erin.
Oh, that's a really good...
So for a long time, I've wanted to turn our stamps into a colouring book. Sam doesn't agree with my expertise.
No, I do. Well, your expertise doesn't appreciate the amount of time that is involved in doing that.
This also is true. But just on your comment there about grayscale for colouring or painting, I've found my latest thing on colouring books is a reverse colouring book where you have like the abstract. Imagine one of our designs just with the lines removed, and then it becomes something you can... That'd be more in my speed anyway, in terms of, because I can't colour, but I can draw.
Do you know how hard that is to do?
It's too hard. Forget I said it.
No, it's cool, because I have heard of those, but it's just...
Sorry. Just pretend that last 30 to 60 seconds of Michael dribble didn't happen.
Well, it's just... That takes a lot of time.
No, I know.
And...
Just an idea. Not a good one.
I agree with her. The 1 in a month is too much. Too many. Well, maybe the pen could go on to the bonus item, and that it just gets swapped in and out every now and again. I'm just gonna make this a bit smaller again. And yeah, we work it out from that. So, because that could work, right?
Apparently, the Victorians have a public holiday.
Oh.
What do you got today?
Queen. Is there still a Queen's birthday?
I don't know. Is it some kind of horse racing thing? They do that occasionally. Take it out, go to the races.
Isn't that November?
What is it?
I don't know. Is Sunflower still... Yes. Oh, I've got to schedule that in too. Because that's almost done, I think. That would be a great kit to just sort of throw in really quickly. Yes, it is. Absolutely is. Can't draw but can colour. Same here. Same here.
Summertime.
Laurie, even if you do a print in black and white, sometimes it just turns out really murky. So when I'm going to go back to my old geeky photography days here, is that sometimes the colour channels need adjustment to still make it pop and not just be grey blah.
It's Labor Day. They don't even know.
Labor Day.
I'm with you. Doesn't matter. Take that off.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, one of the reasons I keep subscribed is for the pen. Well, how about if we move the pen to like a bonus I think that could work. Maybe Labor Day. Oh, hold on. Vic and SA. Vic is Labor Day. Adelaide is the Adelaide Cup. Is that the horse racing?
I don't know. Could be.
Oh, the state shade is going strong here.
It's true. They've got a holiday called Day Before the Grand Final Day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, you know, just we're going to get drunk tomorrow, so let's have a day off today.
Well, wouldn't you do the day off after as hangover day? That would be better.
No, they call that Mad Monday.
Oh,
and that's when
right.
they just, don't go to work. Sorry, boss, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Victorians. Love yous, but, let's get it together with your holidays.
Yeah. 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 Well, it wouldn't be... Okay, there you go. There's another one for you. It wouldn't be a box. It would be storage for keeping your past kits organised. Or something like that. Oh, yes, it was horse racing and spring break for us. What was
It's in
that?
the US.
Yes. Okay, I think...
Good chat to everybody.
Yeah, it
You've
was
done
good to
well.
chat.
You
Thanks.
feeling all right?
I'm feeling a bit tired, a bit exhausted. Oh no! Did you catch llama plague, or did you catch COVID? I heard a few people caught COVID at Wild, which is probably a good thing because I would have been stuck. Would I have been stuck with the current rules?
No, I don't think they have a problem with you coming back. I just think that you'd then have to serve the week of isolation or whatever in the spare bedroom upstairs on your own, watching TV all the time.
That'd suck. Laurie, I hope you get better quickly because I have heard that a few people caught it this
Canada.
year.
Spring break is Canada.
Canada. There you go. You know what we need to do? We need a listing that I can keep off screen of
Who lives
people's names, their real names, and then where they live. And their Instagram handles and stuff like that, so that I know I started that at one point, but I lost it when I moved everything. My bestie caught COVID as well. No. Oh, you haven't heard of llama plague? Yeah, it's because when you go to Wild, you're on such a emotional high that it's quite common to just, after you get back home, you just sort of drop and your body and you've met so many people that you just drop. I know that I was absolutely exhausted after Wild and I needed a good couple of weeks to recover. So yeah, they call it the llama plague, which was a term pre-COVID, so I don't even know if that term's still used.
Why not? You make up your own rules. It's fine.
Laurie did, but somehow no one in the rest of our room did. Oh. Well, I'm hoping to come over next year.
That's the plan.
I don't know where it is. I have speculated with my friends that it's going to be East Coast again.
It'd be cool if it was like Washington or something.
That's where it was.
No. The state of Washington.
Okay.
DC.
No, I know Washington, D.C., and then there's Washington. But is Washington up the top?
Washington is northwest.
Yeah, up near Kaya.
In fact, exactly where she lives.
Oh, there we go. That would be cool. I want to go see Kyle. I'm hoping for West Coast again. That's California and all that, right? Because
California.
I missed out on Disney. Regardless, I'm going to stop in California anyway the next time I go. But I want that side because I really don't enjoy flying. I don't enjoy the anxiety of it. And I don't enjoy being squished for... I think it worked out to be 20-something hours if I go all the way across with all the breaks and the hopping and all that across to the other side. Whereas it's only like 12 or something like that if I go on the Californian side.
14.
14. So I'm hoping for that side, but I have a feeling it's going to be mid to the other side. Texas would be cool. Texas would be awesome. A lot of friends in Texas. And California. Anyway, either way, I'm hoping to come across next year because I've said that now for the last couple of years. Toronto, I'm predicting Atlanta or Orlando. Orlando, so that's Florida. Atlanta is Florida too?
Atlanta is Georgia.
Georgia, where's... I need a map.
Georgia is on the southeast.
Okay, yep, so down around that.
Georgia is the peach state. Home of the Braves. Home of the famous Atlanta Falcons, who were up 28-3 against Tom Brady and then somehow lost.
Oh, no.
Sorry if that's...
I got con drop. That's another good word. Con drop. I've never heard that.
There you go.
Convention drop after the convention last weekend. Doing better now, but sad it's over. Yep. We should do a post. Yes. That would be great if somebody could do that. And I can print that out. That would be great. That would be awesome. Bianca, reach out to me. Bianca's going to send a message through the customer service, but it's for me. Yeah. Which one?
This one.
This one?
So as I understand it, the new warehouse are able to get more direct flights to your locations. But I don't know the specifics of routings for every parcel, but my understanding from speaking with them is that because they've got much higher volumes and our packages are just sort of going in with those volumes, is that they do have flights. So the new warehouse is in Dongguan, which is in China rather than Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Which, even though
so much easier
it's the
to
same
deal with.
country, it's a bit weird how they do the delineation. But anyway, so they've got flights that go from Dongguan to, for instance, California, as well as some from Dongguan straight to New York, some from Dongguan to Michigan and stuff like that. So there will be instances where the flight times and then the subsequent times once it gets into the USPS network are a bit quicker. They do that for the US, but also to Australia. So there are flights direct from Dongguan to Brisbane to Sydney, all of those places, because they've just got those extra volumes that we didn't have access to before.
Yeah, exactly.
But for specific routing, the best people will be Next SmartShip via that little help widget on the tracking link that you get.
Yeah. I'm with Laurie on this. Sorry, just to go back to the whole wild thing. I need a warm destination. That was one of the things I was really worried about, it being
Hawaii.
in Washington. Well, no, there's too many. No, they wouldn't ever do Hawaii.
Why not?
Well, because too many llamas have to fly across into Hawaii. They want something where it's easier for the majority of people to go.
Yeah, but Hawaii.
No, I know, but they probably wouldn't ever do it in Hawaii. It's too expensive for too many people. No, not
Hawaii.
Most people can either drive or fly like locally. Not everybody's used to like paying a ridiculous amount of money to fly.
But the flights to Hawaii were cheap. We paid it was a long time ago.
Not anymore though.
I'm pretty sure it was like 200 USD, and it was like 200 USD person. That's not expensive.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't do this for work. So for them, it's a splurge on yourself.
Even for a vacation, it's like...
Yeah. How many vacations have we been on?
Well, I don't think we're necessarily normal in that regard.
That's true.
But I think... Anyway...
But, yeah, but I definitely
Hawaii.
agree. I would love Hawaii.
Make it happen.
I need a warm destination. Well, maybe when I go, I can stop in Hawaii and have a little catch up myself. I agree with the warm destination. One of the things I was worried about was how I was going to fit so many clothes in a suitcase, because Washington can be quite cold. Because brr. And I was actually planning a Texas stop in and a California stop in, and there was going to be a lot of stops. And Orlando has Disney World and also Harry Potter World and Castle.
If you stay in the Star Wars hotel without me, that's it. We're done.
What if I got a lightsaber?
Same. That's it.
Well, to be honest, I was trying to work out how I would bring a lightsaber back on the plane.
They have special carry things.
I know. Team Hawaii. There we go.
Yeah, I think Hawaii should be the go.
Love a laptop case. Yes. Pink lemonade. It would be like, I'm guessing that's having GW, Go Wild here in Oz. Yeah, it's too expensive.
South Carolina to Hawaii is $2,000. Well,
there you
I
go.
was quoting flights from California to Hawaii, which is the ones we took. So, I was not aware.
Yeah, I don't think I've flown since then either. Dallas, Texas. Yeah, I would do Texas because there's so many planners and so many people. But I do know that they have had it there. Problem with Go Wild in Australia is we don't have enough people to really do the splurge on how they like the Go Wild. Like what they do is incredible, and that's because they've got so many people in such a small. Well, it's a big area, but there's so many people, and so many services over there to do what they do.
Yeah.
Us locals will have bought warm clothes for Sami.
You're hungry.
That was my tummy. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll come to Harry Potter World with you. Well, I mean, if you go onto the Instagram, our planners are on Instagram, and you go to the story highlights all the way, one of the last 3 is me almost crying at Harry Potter World at Universal Studios. And I kept trying to leave so I could see the rest of it, and kept walking back in because I couldn't leave. Lightsabers are carry on. See, I love this. People are, you know.
They get it.
They get it.
People get
there we
it.
go. Hold on. This Hawaii llama loves to fly off the rock. There you go. There we go. From Seattle, Hawaii is affordable, but from the Midwest it wouldn't be. Yeah. The numbers just don't work here, sadly. Yeah. The numbers just don't. They don't even work for a lot of the smaller stuff that we have here.
Yeah.
I think
I'm gonna go get you fed.
yeah, I think I need to go. I'm feeling a bit exhausted. I might need to hammock life it again. I've been living in a hammock for most of the last week.
2 weeks.
I have been working more this week. Thank you.
That's true. You're allowed to have break.
Yeah, but then kits don't get finished and stuff doesn't get submitted and people miss out on goodies. And we can't miss a kit because that would
We need to have a
that
house
would
to live
bankrupt
in.
us.
That's true. Well,
That's what you were talking about, right?
any more bike marathons?
Holy crap balls. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I haven't played yet. La, 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 la. I've been waiting for that forever and I have not had time to play or the cash to grab one. We're hoping that when we sell everything for the warehouse that we can have some time to do stuff like that again, because oh yes. Texas means I can bring a carload of gifts. Why is this not showing up?
I don't know.
Last comment. There we go, for everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna head off so that I can eat because I'm starving. And my stomach is trying to make a guest appearance on the mic. But yeah, thank you all so much for keeping me company today and just for letting me ease back into everything. And yeah, I really appreciate it. And all the comments. I know that we haven't really replied. I haven't been able to reply to them all. But just know that I have been reading them all and just, you know, really thankful for everybody who's just like all these comments that are coming through is, yeah. This is why I love this community. You're all so amazing and wonderful and just so kind and understandable. Oh my gosh, I do need a house elf. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll be back next week. I might do like a Go Wild special.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, shush. Yeah, I might do a Go Wild special next week, so please feel free to flood us, send us through all the wild stuff. We might make a Google Drive that people can upload to or something. Can we do that?
We sure can.
And that way everybody can just upload what they videos and photos and anything that they want us to share on the live. Yeah, so because I wasn't able to make the content myself. But thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I did make an end thing. No, but there was an actual end button and I don't know which one it is. Okay, I think it's this one. Bye.